of Live Feed with your host, Richard Santiago. Live Feed is brought to you by Traveling Tech Teacher for all your digital resources. Check out travelingtechteacher.com. Also brought to you by thebullyexposed.com. Follow thebullyexposed.com on YouTube at Nonfiction Filmmaker. Once again, YouTube on Nonfiction Filmmaker. Be sure to subscribe and share our products that we have on there with all of your friends. All right, let's call in a couple of people here for this show. And there we go, we'll call a few people. So today's topic, 5 ways to deal with negative teachers. You know, some of you guys may know Jazzy Mike, thank you for joining. Gazi Mike, thank you for joining the show. Be sure to smash that heart. Show some love, whether you're watching this live or recorded version. So some of you may have had to deal with teachers who are negative, and some of your parents may have had to deal with teachers who are negative. And if you go about it the wrong way, you can make a big mistake and hurt your child's chances of getting his bullying resolved with the school. So it's very important to be very tactful on how you deal with the school. So we definitely came up with 5. We came up with 5 ways to deal with negative teachers. So here we go. Number 5. Don't let go of your own positivity. That's very important. All too often, some people, when they're dealing with so much negative, they in turn become negative. You can't help it, right? If you're around people that smile and that are friendly and happy all the time, then you're most likely to smile and be happy as well. But when you're dealing with a bunch of negative people, then you in turn become negative as well. So one thing that you definitely have to try and do is stay positive. Okay, stay positive. Try and smile. You know, and I know that's hard sometimes. Some of you guys are dealing with kids that are coming home with bloody noses almost every day from school, and it's like, how do I keep this positive? You're right. How do I keep that positive? But you guys have to try. So number 5, don't let go of your positivity. Do your best to stay positive. Number 4, remove yourself from the situation when you have to. When you're talking to a teacher and the teacher starts to get abusive, like some of them will do. Principals, I've heard situations where principals have gotten abusive. You want to remove yourself from that situation as best as you can. And there's my buddy Gavin. How you doing, Gavin? Welcome to the show. Smash that heart, Gavin, and anyone watching this live or recorded version. Young Blue, thank you for coming back on the show. I apologize yesterday, guys. For some reason, we got dropped yesterday from the show. Hopefully that won't happen to this one. I'm going to make this one a short one because I'm ready to get back to work. Hey, Mighty Writers, thank you for joining the show. Smash that heart, guys. Show some love, whether you're watching this live or recorded version. So number 3, in the 5 ways to deal with negative teachers. Learn to properly express your feelings. You know, I know it's your kid. You know, your kid's being bullied and you have a lot of emotions going on with that. But you got to keep your feelings in check, guys. You can't go to a meeting with your teacher or the principal and be screaming and yelling or crying or getting very upset where the teacher feels like they're being threatened. You know, a lot of times bullies will always act like they're the victims. So if you got a teacher that's negative and might be bullying your teacher, thank you for smashing that heart, guys. Young Blue says he got his vaccination yesterday. Awesome. Good job. Good for you, Blue. Good for you. Is that your first one? So you want to keep your feelings in check. Sometimes, like I was saying, sometimes bullies are the like to try and act like the victims. So if you're coming to a meeting yelling and screaming, then they're most likely to say, "I feel threatened, and I want to leave. I don't feel safe in this situation." They'll try to twist things around. So don't give them that ability to switch things around. Make yourself keep your feelings in check and be professional. And I think that's one of the best ways to deal with negative teachers. Number two, get administration. Get them in administration involved. Okay, so you talk to the teacher maybe one time, and they're not helping in any way. The teacher's just being a negative teacher and not helping in any way. You definitely want to go to the administrator. So go to the principal. If the teacher and the principal are not doing anything, keep going up and keep going up. Remember to remain, keep your feelings in check, remain professional at all times, and don't let them trigger you like so many principals and teachers have tried to done from my interviews with parents who have went to the teachers to try and resolve bullying. So don't let them take you there. Don't let them go there with you. Um, and the number one way to deal with negative teachers, brought to you by thebullyexposed.com, a 501c3 nonprofit organization geared to helping survivors of bullying, and by Traveling Tech Teacher for your digital resources. The number one way to deal with negative teachers is to address the behavior with the teacher first. That's the number one, like I said, number one thing. Address it first. If nothing gets done, then start to move up the ladder. Go to your administration, go to whoever is the boss of the principal. If nothing's happening, go to your senator, not senator, your mayor or your governor. If they're not doing anything, keep going up until someone does something. And one thing that you're probably not going to see on here, but it's just worth noting: teach your kids to learn how to defend themselves if they're being bullied, and teach them to speak up, and that never to stay silent. I think that's important. Talk to your kids about that. So let's go through the 5 ways to deal with negative teachers. Number 5, don't let go of your own positivity. So stay positive. In other words, number 4, remove yourself from the situation whenever you have to. If you're getting too upset, if you're getting too emotional when you're talking with the teacher or the principal, hey, say, I want to take a little break. Just tell them you got to go to the bathroom. Never let them know you're upset, because then if they're super negative teachers, then they're going to try and keep working on that. Number 3, learn to properly express your own feelings. So don't go in upset. Don't go in crying. My kid's being bullied. Look at these pictures. Don't go in crying. Don't go in upset. It's like I always tell you guys, flatline. You can't have any emotions. You got to take the emotion out of it, because they're going to use that against you, and they're going to say you're too emotional, and that nothing can be done because you're too emotional, which doesn't make sense. But that's what they'll use to do absolutely nothing. Number 2, get the administration involved. Okay, get the principal involved. Get the superintendent, if that's the way your arc goes. Superintendent. I believe that if the superintendent doesn't do anything, then you can go to, I believe, your mayor or the governor. Don't quote me on that. Lala Brain 802, thank you for joining the show. Just keep going up and up and up until someone starts doing something for your child. But most of all, guys, it's important. We got to help ourselves, right? So we got to teach our kids how to protect themselves as well. And the number one way to deal with negative teachers, brought to you by Traveling Tech Teacher and thebullyexposed.com, is address the behavior with the teacher first. Don't go over the teacher's head. The teacher might be someone that really wants to help out, right? But because you went to the principal first rather than going to them, that might make them become a negative teacher. So always try to resolve everything with the teacher first. Young Blue says, I had to drop out of one of my classes due to stress. Well, I hope you're feeling okay now, Blue. And, I know school can be very stressful, guys, but, try to take some time for yourself. That's important, and if you have to, do like Blue just did and drop out of one of your classes. Nothing wrong with that. But try to take time for yourself, guys. Definitely an important thing to do. So yesterday, I'm just gonna cover this real quick, and then we're gonna end this show. Yesterday, I attempted to do a video about the top 10 most offensive shows on TV that someone suggested that we do, and it got cut off, and I do apologize about that. So we'll come, not tomorrow, but maybe Wednesday, we'll come and we will try and attempt to do this show again. All right? So be sure to join us. We'll definitely do that Wednesday. No matter what I got done, what I'm doing on Wednesday, I will try my best to do that show. Don't know what time, because if I have something late at night, then I'll do the show early. If I have something in the morning, then I'll do the show late at night like I'm doing now. But try and join us. You'll be real surprised at some of the shows people try to pass as shows. It's just really funny. But so that's going to do it for us. Thank you to everyone, especially Young Blue. Thanks to Gavin for coming up and stopping by with me. Remember, share this. Share this episode. You could help someone who's going through bullying. Share it with parents. This is definitely a video for parents. So share it with your friends and tell them to share it with their parents, all right? You could save someone's life. Remember that. We don't know what people are going through. We've had people tell us that our videos, they were in a very dark place and they saw our videos and it changed them. And so we are changing lives, and you could be saving someone's life by sharing our videos. I'm not just saying that just to hear myself talk, guys, okay? So that's going to do it for us on this episode of Live Feed with your host, Richard Santiago, the 5 ways to deal with negative teachers. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. Remember, Live Feed is brought to you by Traveling Tech Teacher for your digital resources. Check out travelingtechteacher.com, and brought to you by thebullyexposed.com. A 501c3 nonprofit organization geared at helping survivors of bullying, so let them help you. Gavin, it's pretty late over here. I can't go live right now, but I promise you, next time you're on, we can definitely go live together like we always do. Okay, Gavin? Say hi to your mom for me, Gavin. Blue, say hi to your mom as well. And remember, anyone can wear the crown. Anyone can be a hero. Be kind to one another, guys, and have a great day. Bye.